Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I figured I would crack on with the aromatherapy and run safety and measurements. I always give this. Seek professional medical advice when using oils with medical conditions, medication or any holistic treatments other than aromatherapy, which also includes homeopathic treatments because sometimes the herbs can interact with the actual oils. So carrier oils are very important. They help blend oils well together and they dilute the essential oils, making them safe for use. Carrier oils slow down the evaporation of essential oils. So a carrier oil will go into your 5 layers of skin at the top. It'll go into all your stratums, that's the top layer. And they do this because they have the larger molecules, but they aid the essential oils around the body to be transported through the whole system. It's very important to understand oil measurements when using or treating another person with essential oils. The measurement guidelines that are very safe are 2% maximum essential oils to 98% carrier oil. It's best to begin at a 1% to 98% carrier oil. It's much better doing it like that to 99% carrier oil, should I say. So the easiest way to measure oil and know that it's safe, you would get 30 ml of carrier oil and then 3 to 5 drops of essential oil maximum. 35 to 40 ml, 6 drops maximum essential oil. It's also important to stick to these low measurements because there's information out there in books that will give you blends that will say 5 this and 4 this other oil, and no, it's actually quite dangerous to do that. It's misinformation really. When smaller amounts are needed, it's advisable to use 20 to 25 ml of carrier oil and no more than 3 drops of essential oil. For steam inhalation, use 1 drop. Or for oil burners, 2 drops max. The important rule is if you're in doubt about anything, then simply do not use it full stop. That is the best way to avoid anything happening. So carrier oils come in a variety of choices. Grapeseed, Vitis vinifera, from the seeds of grapes. It's a fine texture, it's not grainy or sticky. It contains vitamin E, so it does nourish the skin. It's produced by hot extraction, so it's not as pure as other oils, but still really nice. So because of the hot extraction, it will not be as pure as some others, but it's still really good. Evening primrose, Aromatherapy Carrier. It's an expensive oil, and that's really the downside, but it does contain GLA and linoleic acid. Usually you would only get that in your diet when you eat, so it's a good oil to put that into the system as it helps with PMT. Now avocado oil, Persea americana, contains a good amount of vitamins and fatty acids that the body actually needs. It's a natural antioxidant and emollient, so it softens the skin. It can have a very strong smell and become sticky. With the avocado oil, you can get really pure form, you can get diluted form. And the pure form, because I've had it myself, is green and quite sticky, and you'd only need like 5 ml added to your grapeseed oil. So you'd have like 5 ml avocado, and then you could have 25 ml grapeseed. It would have to work like that because of the strongness of the actual oil. Sweet almond oil is not to be confused with bitter almond because that's toxic. Prunus aniglidis via dulcis or va dulcis, from the sweet almond tree, and it's grown in Mediterranean countries, California, North America. It's extracted from the tree nut kernels, and it contains many vitamins and unsaturated fatty acids, proteins too, vitamin A, B1, B2 and B6 plus more. It keeps well due to the vitamin E, and it's cold pressed, so it's very pure, and it has protective and nourishing qualities. But obviously if there's a nut allergy, it's a big no-no. Jojoba oil, and yes, it's jojoba oil, not jojoba, it's jojoba, just so we get that clear. And this is Simondacea chinensis. It's quite an expensive oil, and usually because it's so expensive, it'll be mixed with another carrier oil. Its chemical structure mimics our skin's natural oil, and it will regulate skin conditions. It's great for dry hair and dandruff, and it nourishes. But again, it is an expensive oil. Peach kernel, Prunus persica, from obviously the stone of peaches, and it's rich in vitamins A, B2, that meant to say B3, and B6. It keeps well and is nourishing to the skin, but again, it's another expensive oil. Wheat germ, Triticum vulgare, that's from the wheat kernel. It's a natural antioxidant, so it aids in preserving oils. It's grown in subtropical climates. It's high in vitamin E. It's good for reducing scar tissue, but people can have allergic reactions to it. It's usually added to another carrier oil because it's quite thick. Calendula oil, Calendula officinalis. It's very commonly used in herbalism, more commonly in herbalism than aromatherapy. And it's also called marigold oil because it does contain it. It's not as pure as other carrier oils because of the marigold that's in it, but it's usually mixed with another carrier oil because it's expensive. It aids healing of cuts and bruises. It's good for a dry skin condition. Now, there are other base oils, which are coconut, macadamia, sesame seed, and olive oil. Olive oil is great, can be used like daily because there's a lot that use olive oil on the skin anyway. Macadamia, again, you have to be careful with the allergies. Sesame seed, do be careful, it's very strong. Mainly used in Indian head massage because it's good for the scalp. And coconut oil is all around usually great as long as there's no reaction or allergies to it. So this is how you want to be mixing. You would have 30 ml, and you could take 10 ml of jojoba oil, 20 ml of olive oil, there's your 30 ml, 15 ml of wheat germ, 15 ml of evening primrose, there's your 30 ml. You can mix your carrier oils before you put your essential oils in. So there we have the carrier oils. Next we are going to go on to the essential oils, and it will probably be in parts because there are a lot to get through within one oil. Thank you for watching. Love and light, and blessed be.